Israel has an obligation to its soldiers. They were sent there on duty. The country is responsible for their return. We feel it's an issue that is not talked about enough, because soldiers are soldiers. Omer is our son. You can't give up on him or any other soldiers who's there.
Omer is a combination of nonsense and seriousness. In his pre-military program, he went on a trip with his friends one day. They were playing backgammon. Something went wrong and the dice fell into the water. Despite the freezing water, Omer left everything and jumped in to save it.
Even though we have lived in Long Island for 24 years, we're a very Israeli family.
Did he surprise you when he decided to go be a lone soldier in Israel?
It was a process.
We had a conversation about it, and together we came to the decision that instead of rushing to go to university, it would be a better idea to take a year off, go to Israel, and get to know the extended family. I think it really opened up a part of his identity. He loves Israel so much. He made really good friends here from the pre-military program.
When was the last phone call?
We spoke for the last time on the Friday evening. It felt like a completely normal Friday night.
Then, all of a sudden, I see there's missiles all over Israel and a Hamas infiltration. I called Omer immediately, but he didn't answer. So I thought maybe he was in combat. It took 2 more days for us to receive the terrible knock on the door, which in our case was less terrible than it could have been. 2 representatives, dressed in black, informed us that Omer was kidnapped to Gaza, he and his army squad. It confirmed what we already thought, because we already ran into a video of Omer and his team leaving a burning tank and being taken away.
How does it feel to see it?
Terrible. It's hard to watch, but at least he got out alive and well.
This understanding is what keeps us together.
And since then, have you heard anything?
We didn't hear anything. A good friend of his told us they went to the beach to watch the sunset one day, and they talked about what would happen after their military service ended. I think he knew something bad was going to happen to him, but we hope he believes in his own strength.
You met Biden?
Yes, the first time was on Zoom, a week after the attack.
I told him about Omer, and he said, "Sometimes I feel we raise our kids too well." We met him face to face 3 weeks ago at the White House.
Orna was seated next to him. He held her hand for an hour and a half.
Did he tell you there's a way to get Omer out, but it might take some time?
He can't promise things like that.
He did give us hope and said, "Continue pushing us. That's your job. Shout wherever you can, including at us." More than that, there was one time when we thanked him, he said, "Don't thank me before I bring him back."
It's a completely absurd situation. You find yourself in front of the most powerful people in the world, but then a minute later, reality slaps you in the face again. It's a nightmare. You come back to your home and your child is still not there.